This is our 3D compass kit, and it makes talking about vector fields and the Earth's magnetic field a lot easier to do with your students. In this box is everything that you need to build one of these. This is a compass that, using a magnetic sensor on the back of the board, produces 3-axis XYZ magnetic field data. From that, it calculates the 2-dimensional azimuth and inclination of the magnetic field and displays it on these rings of colored lights that are called neopixels. They're just color-changing LEDs. So in a normal magnetic field, it's always going to point to the north, and because I'm in the northern hemisphere, down a little bit, because here our magnetic field is inclined into the Earth. The principle of operation is really quite simple. It uses a MEMS chip, just like in your cell phone, for direction and orientation determination, connected to an Arduino. The entire kit is laser cut out of acrylic with aluminum hardware and standoffs, and the circuit boards are pre-assembled here at our manufacturing facility. So all you have to do is screw it together and plug the wires in. No soldering is required. It only takes about 15 minutes to do. This is a great activity for your students at any level because you can just show it and talk about the magnetic field or talk about vectors. You can take something that is magnetic, like my knife, and talk about what we do to calculate orientation and inclination, or azimuth and inclination, from a known magnetic source. And then you can even have your students do that, because out of the USB cable, it's outputting the XYZ data in raw form. So your students can do calculations, they can analyze data in Excel or Python or MATLAB or whatever your choice of software is. This also has a lab activity that we've written to go with it, and it's available as an editable Google Doc. That means you can tailor the lab activity to your student's level. This can be used anywhere from late middle school all the way through undergraduate, depending on how deep you want to take it. That activity has some background information as well as suggested questions and activities. The 3D Compass Kit is a great way to bring vectors, the magnetic field, and some of these more complicated and hard to understand concepts into the classroom with a visual representation to help your students learn. It's also just a lot of fun to play with as a desk toy. So don't forget to pick up your 3D Compass Kit today in our web store, linked down below. While you're there, subscribe to our newsletter to stay up to date with new products and sales, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.